a stat. I've not checked it, but it doesn't surprise me if it's true because I saw the game. The stat that's knocking about is that he gave the ball away 23 times.
I knew you was going to say this.
Yeah. Now, if he did, that's more than once every 4 minutes. Some players don't get a touch of the ball once every 4 minutes. You know what I mean?
Right, Ricky, so talk me through the balance.
It's far too much.
So talk to me.
Passes, you're going to laugh now, but what I'm saying is absolutely 100% true. Obviously, the man I'm going to name couldn't play the good passes that he's played. He does play some good passes. A lot of the horrendous passes I see him play, it might as well be Phil Jones trying it. Some of them, it's tantamount to just kicking the ball up the field.
I know what you're saying there comes with.
He's got to cut out too many long balls. He's also got to cut out too many shots from distance. And he did that a bit better against Sheffield United.
He did. We're not. We've got to remember the positives. Harry Beckenbauer to the rescue side.
I've been telling you about him, mate. Anyone that doubts this guy, yeah? World-class centre-back he is, yeah? I'm telling you now, he's in the top 10 centre-backs in the world football, mate. I'm telling you right now, man, this guy, yeah, is underappreciated. He's our best defender for many years. I think he's our best defender since Rio Ferdinand and Vidic, mate. That's how classy he is, mate. Saved us again today, but I don't know about you, the kind of effect that it would have on the first team. That's my concern into the second team. Well, who's playing out there? Bruno Fernandes was trying too hard today, but justifiably so. And I've had this nonsense today. You know what, Flex? Yeah, I've had enough of people on Twitter, yeah, saying Bruno Fernandes had an awful game today. You know how many chances he created today, Flex? 5 chances today he created in an average game for him. If that's an average game for Bruno Fernandes, yeah, then what are we to say about that?
I think
that was unbelievable.
I don't think like going into the game, should he have made 8 changes for you?
It's easy to say in retrospect, but I was worried when I saw that team. When I looked at it, I thought lack of width. And there's a lack of width and there's a lack of pace there. And that came to fruition. You know, we struggled to get in behind them. Bruno, even though he didn't have the best game, actually, I think one of his poorest, but you can do that when you've been as good as he has been. But when he got on the ball and he was looking in for balls in behind, he looked to the right. He had Mata standing next to him because he can't make a run in behind. And he looked left and he thought, Lingard, there's no point in playing in the ball. So it was difficult. There's a few times where Agallo made a run, but again, he's not got sort of lightning wheels on him either. So I saw a lack of width and I saw a lack of pace.
Brother, when I looked at the front 6 on paper, I knew it was a disaster waiting to happen, bro, because there's no ball retention, there's no pace. What was the philosophy of the team going out there? What, hit them on a break? With what? Do you know what I mean?
So it wasn't the fact that he made changes that irked you.
About having a structure. If you have a structure, you can make that many changes and it can be seamless. When you're relying on players to win games for you, like our manager does, you can't afford to make that many changes. And we've seen it. Every time he makes loads of changes, we look crap, bro. Like the game, honestly, my stomach is still in knots from thinking we're going out on penalties.
I thought it looked like one of them games there. Especially a lot poor. What do you think of that argument?
I completely agree. I think you can't really blame Ollie for making changes. We know we're in a hectic schedule. It'd be gutted if you put Pogba out there today to start, for example, and he gets injured and he's out for the league game. So you understand him making the changes. I think it just highlights the lack of squad depth that we have, the lack of quality we've got beyond the first 11. You look at teams like Liverpool and City, they've got good quality to bring on. You look at our bench, and I think today it really shown that we've got players who, if someone gets injured, we're choosing players to step up who aren't good enough. And I think that today it just really proves that. I think obviously the change.
People are like, you've got to rotate the squad. You've got to rotate. I'm sorry, when you've got a pre-season, yeah, what do you need to do? When you've had so long off, what do you need to do?
Play
games, yeah. We're not in a position now where we're starting the season off. We've got 9 games to go to save Ollie's job, in my opinion. So why are we even thinking about giving other players a game right now? If your chance comes, you take your chance.
In terms of when we change our team, the quality just never seems to be there. Where do you stand on that, bro?
Bro, this game was so dead, yeah. I left my house. I went laundrette, fam. I'm in the laundrette right now. Understand, I'm looking after my whites. I'm still Black Lives Matter, but I had to look after the whites. Understand how deep it is. But let me just talk the real thing, yeah. Bro, it's true. Listen, the real thing, yeah. Let's deep this now. Jesse Lingard. Can we still trust in him?